guys, and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Today it is a rainy day in Texas. We're going to spend a little bit of time here in the garage working with our Jeep Wrangler TJ project. First thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do a mild tune-up on this vehicle, mainly because it runs great, but it doesn't. It's just got a little bit, and I'm not sure exactly what that problem is. And honestly, we've had this for many years, and well, it's due for a tune-up anyway.
Exactly.
So today I've gotten some new spark plug wires. These are OEM equipment. I upgraded, got some Bosch spark plugs there. We got a new rotor that we're going to install, as well as a cap for the distributor. I did not get the ignition coil or fuel filter, unfortunately, but in an upcoming video right here in Bubba's Garage, we're probably going to do those two as well.
Oh, for sure.
First up, we probably should take some pictures of our wires there so that we know how to put the new ones on, because I got news for you. This is Bubba's Garage, and well, we don't always do stuff right the first time.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Let's get some pictures.
Okay.
All right, guys, we got all of our pictures taken. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove all of our spark plug wires and then get our spark plugs out. Next up, we're going to remove our spark plugs. You're going to need a 5/8 spark plug socket for that. Just as I expected, that first spark plug in the very front is a little bit of a booger bear to get to. You're going to need a swivel, probably something else just to kind of guide things into place. Yeah. But you can definitely do it. You just need to take your time. Don't rush anything. Be very, very gentle, and it will come right on out of there. We were able to take it out and put the other one in. Well, it took about 15-20 minutes actually for that one, but it worked out nonetheless without removing the compressor for the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to taking our distributor cap out, replacing the rotor, and then installing our spark plug wires, and we should be able to call this one done in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I wonder if it'll run better. These aren't high performance race car parts, by the way. It's a Jeep. What can I say?
Hopefully. That went fairly well. Next up is our spark plug wires. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of dielectric grease on the inside of these little fellas. And that's mainly because, well, when you get ready to take them off later on in life, they'll come off a little bit easier. So you're going to put a little bit of dielectric grease in each one of these when we go to put them on. And we need to refer back to our photographs so that way we get all of our wires in the proper order. And if you did not take pictures, that's completely okay. Some people will label every single wire that they take off, or you can remove the wires, pop your cap, leaving your wires completely attached to the cap, and then refer back to it. If all else fails, definitely check a manual. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get these put in. We got all of our wires installed. And honestly, the pictures helped out quite a bit, but it did make me second guess my firing order. So Bobbie looked it up, and we're going to post a picture of that on this video here in just a few minutes. But before we do so, what we need to do is start this little fella up and make sure everything looks good. And if we're lucky, it'll purr just a little bit better.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I mean, honestly, guys, it runs like it's a little rich, and yeah, I'm just trying to do little things that I think that it needs anyway, in hopes that it will just purr a little bit better. But we'll see. Let's find out. Let's start it up. Guys, the good thing is it started up and it ran just fine. The bad thing is it didn't solve exactly what I was looking to solve, and that is that it's just not purring correctly. It runs and drives great, but it's just not perfect. The purr, the idle, it seems like it's a little rich, seems like a little, there's some fine tuning that needs to happen somewhere.
Right, I totally agree.
I just don't know exactly where. And honestly, this is Bubba's Garage. I am not a mechanic. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just Google it.
Yeah.
Yep, just Google it. That's what she was doing a while ago to find out about that whole wiring diagram.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you guys have some input, definitely leave me some comments down below. I'd really like to hear from you. I don't know if it's like a timing adjustment that needs to happen, or maybe I got an injector that's bad. But if I had any of those that was bad, I probably wouldn't really know. I don't really know. So leave me some comments. And otherwise, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Bobbie is going to take and modify that picture, and we'll show you the entire wiring diagram for the inline 6 for the Jeep Wrangler TJ. It actually works out for Cherokees too. Yeah. Some of the older model Cherokees and things like that too. So if you have an inline 6, take a look at this picture right here, and hopefully that will help you out. But guys, we're going to wrap up this video today. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, give us a huge thumbs up. And if you really like this video and you want to stick around and find out what happens next right here in Bubba's Garage, please subscribe. And guys, we got a few things coming up really soon on the TJ. We got to replace the filter. We're going to drop the transmission, replace the transmission filter on that. I'll probably go ahead and do a fuel filter change. Maybe the ignition coil, just for the heck of it. Things like that. So definitely stick around. Please subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.
Good night.